Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page about common sense. I try to keep it down in nitty gritty under 10 minutes. You know I'm old school when I say nitty gritty. The nitty gritty was all the way back in the 70s into the 80s. But of course, a lot of people don't listen to the old heads. They don't listen to the old elders. We're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going, guys, right? We're going to keep it going. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. My next video is going to be about probability, women's virginity of getting pregnant. Okay? Probability of a woman getting pregnant if she's a virgin versus a non-virgin female trying to get pregnant. That's the next video. But this video is going to be about... What is it going to be about? I just said it was going to be about the importance of can't think of it now. Oh my god, I just got a fucking brain fart. I was just talking about children. Oh, I was gonna talk about women's intuition, why it is fucked. Women don't use their intuition. So if you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. Alright? So you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest? You want to roast me? Go ahead, talk about me, dog. Talk about me when I get your mom on the porn, okay? Women don't look at looks anymore. Go ahead. Talk about me. I'll be on the court and they'll be like, oh, you want to roast me? You want to see the roast? I say, roast my bald head. Roast my alien looking head, right? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, do that. I got some cards for your asses. Don't matter how good you look. But let's talk about the topic for today. Today's topic is going to be women's for intuition. Women's intuition. Okay? Women's intuition. It has been failing always since the 1960s. Between the 1950s and the 60s was called the Golden Era. Okay, let's start right. Let's look at the pathology here. Let's go to the pathology. Let's go back. And there was a small handful of women, Gloria Steinem, okay, house Negroes, okay, women slaves, okay, going back before that, 40s into the 50s. Between the 50s and 60s was called the Golden Age. After that 10 years period, the illuminated ones said, okay, we can profit off of chaos. Okay, so the CIA, chaos is part of the CIA and the United States government because you don't want to fuck with a corporation. America is a corporation. Anyone who doesn't know that is a fucking idiot. Okay? America is a corporation. It's for sale. China is buying up farmland all across the fucking United States. Now, we got this problem with women talking, but they don't know how to use their intuition. They don't know when to shut the fuck up, okay? Because they are molding society in the way they think that they're equal to, okay? But, of course, the illuminated one says, sure, we will grant you. So between the 1950s and 60s, that was a time of peace and era where the white man was flourishing most of the time. Okay, racism still existed between the 50s and 60s. And Christianity was flourishing. But the handful of women were evil women who had a lot of power and capital, which was part of the illuminated ones. And they said, okay, let's start this feminist movement. Because it's only a handful of women who was saying, we want to free everything, make everything fucking free. Holla, motherfucking useless. But the majority of women didn't have a lot of money between the 1950s and 60s, so they could have had no say-so between a small handful of feminists. These evil feminists concocted a plan to which actually originated from a black woman. A black woman kept telling the white woman in the house, okay, oh, hey, you are equal to that man. You should be able to work. And then what happens is that Gloria Steinem learned from a black woman this tactic. She said it herself, okay? You want to do the research on that, you can. She learned it from a black woman. And she took it to the CIA because I think she was a part of the CIA. And she said, this is a good idea. Whoa, that's a good idea. Okay, and then the majority of women couldn't say nothing. I'm just telling you a little pathology, a little story here. In my past, I thought that it was just the white woman who caused it, but they did through the media. But it was really the spark from a black woman's mouth that said these words. Women are equal to men, and we should have just cause. Okay? So, other than that, So they let it go. They illuminate once they founded it. They put the money into it, and the feminist movement occurred through Gloria Steinem. Okay, we got that. We got that fact. Now, though a majority of women said, "Stay, no, don't do this. You're messing up our little house on the prairie because we are in the house, and being in the house is a job." They knew that. They knew it. They didn't want to go out there. They want to raise their children, be at peace, like Little House on the motherfucking prairie. But let's talk about the intuition. Let's not go too far back in the past. Now here, okay? Intuition is when a woman can sense a good man. I said the word sense. There's a sense. There's a third eye. There's a schizoaffective type of motherfucking delusional thought pattern that should go through your mind. And then they don't hear it though, because what happens is that the feminists who feel they're equal to men will want to see the intuition is thrown out because religion is not a part of the feminist movement. Religion and homosexuality is not part of religion. Who wants to debate me there? Who dare wish to debate me? Homosexuality, anything outside of the box, that's not fit with religion. Hello. So when you tell women, okay, didn't it say in the Bible, this is how you're supposed to act, okay? You know, this is how you're supposed to do things for men, okay? You're not equals, okay? You're not supposed to be preaching like Joyce Myers, okay? All right. Let's go like this, okay? So I tell women, if your intuition is on cue, where's your education at? Can you prove to me that you are knowledgeable enough to take care of a simple man? Because a simple man is fucking low maintenance. A man is low maintenance all across the motherfucking board. You suck his dick the right way, you fuck him the right way, and it takes more than just those two things. This is a problem. This is a problem for most women here. They don't understand that it takes a mental effort too. There's also a mental, emotional intelligence that you're missing. Okay, so it's not just sex. That has to be constant depending on the man. So some men don't need it that much because they're too intellectual. You know, some men get impotence when they get a certain age and they don't want it no more. They might become incels or fucking psychopaths. I don't know. Don't care. But when you talk to a female about intuition, who was the man you chose first? Why did you choose that man? And where did you get your education to choose that man in the first place, right? So when you find out that she didn't have an alpha father, because a lot of people don't know what an alpha father is. They just don't know what that shit is. They don't know what that shit is. It's not the father wasn't there. So she don't know how to choose a good man. Instead, she uses something called lust, okay, or attraction. This is a folly for most women. They don't understand how they change the mold of the world. I say to a woman, I say, hey, why are you wearing that makeup? You know, natural beauty is more powerful than the makeup that you're wearing. Hello? They don't hear that shit. It's not registering. Instead of hearing the voice, they see, oh, that man is attractive. He has a lot of money. This is the downfall of women. Okay. But you won't listen to me. It's just going to backfire. So if any females are listening to me in this message, if women's intuition was so strong, we will have a better society. Society will be as pure as you think it can possibly be just back in the 1950s and 60s. But we still got time to evolve. We still got time to evolve, babies. We still got time to evolve. And never give up on the Homo sapien race. On the human body scale, our avatars. We are into lust. We are into a mask. We are into a superficial construction. Okay, deconstruction. It will be a deconstruction. So that's why we have this Me Too movement and this red pill. Because all of the males who are born by single mothers don't know any better either. Because to this evil feminist movement, there's a good side to feminism, but it's not going to be talked about here. It's not. Now, if you want to get a hint on how to become feminine, you go to the Nation of Islam. That's pretty easy. You can read about it yourself, how to be feminine. Because polygyny is going to be playing a big role in that motherfucker. Y'all women got to understand. Wake the fuck up. I don't understand how that works, okay? But if you are no longer a virgin, no alpha will choose you. Let's make it clear. Make it very clear. Make it very clear for you guys. And for you women, okay? Make it very clear. Okay, if you're not a virgin, oh, you lie. Okay, you're gonna lie. You're gonna die where you lie at. Okay, all right, because they're not stupid. And I teach a lot of guys how to be alpha, which they have never heard of before. Never heard of before. So women intuition is dead. It is. It is. It's technically dead. It's not going to be self-aware until most people are happy and everything is balanced. Because we know that if aliens come down to this planet right now, we are not equals to them gods. We're not equals to them. And you got to understand that there are humans in human body like mine. There are spiritual beings or powerful deities in human form like myself, okay, you know, which I learned at a young age. They come down in these human bodies. We are observing. It's probably 144,000 that some people be thinking that. Yeah, they're Jesuses. They're the prophets. They got to keep on the hush. I don't have sins in my past. So who are you to judge me? You don't know anything about me, dog. I can curse and swear, but you still don't know nothing about me. You got to be careful with that. You don't know nothing about me. But to each his own. Understand this. That once your mind says women's intuition is powerful, that's a lie. That's a goddamn lie. Because the world is not a great place. It's not a good place now. You could go all the way all across the other countries. They still trying to capture all these women through religion. But it's really their choice. It's the woman's choice to choose if they want to be docile or not. And that is the key. When women want to feel power equal to a man, when they know they're not a man, come on now. That's not intuition. I feel equal to this alien being that coming from space. Even though I want to feel equal to him, I want to lower his IQ down. I want to lower this fucking aliens from the planet and say, he's nothing compared to me. Why would I say that in this human body? Why would I say that? It's called arrogance and pride. That's the downfall of women. The softer, weaker sex. Do you want in your next life to become a woman? If you want to be a woman in your next life, this is off the top. You want to be like Candy Zones. You want to be like Condoleezza Rice. Okay? Now, why they think the way they think? You go ask them why they think that way. They know goddamn well they ain't equal to no man. But they're logical as fuck, right? Come on now. Everybody's avatar has a purpose. And if a woman says she's equal to a man, her intuition is off like a motherfucker, man. Now, I'm not saying all women and all men are the same down here. I'm just trying to say most likely, most men and women are not the fucking same. But come on now. There are some women who got both male and female genitalia. They're called hermaphrodites. That's another species altogether here. We're not going to talk about hermaphrodites here in this video, goddammit. Okay, all right? This is all unscripted here. There are females with two vaginas, and some scientists will call it a deformality or abnormality. Okay, we're not talking about that here. Understand this one topic here. Women's intuition is busted. Okay, that shit don't exist. So when I say, what do you mean you have intuition? My intuition feels that you're a scary man. I said, you're right about that, but you're not. It's not deep enough. What else do you feel? That's all I really got to say, guys. You know, women intuition doesn't exist. Okay, if it was, we all be happy. All of us good males will be happy. But we are saved. The good males are saved best for last. We know this. And that's not going to keep happening. So the next video is going to be about women, virginity, possibility, probability. Yes? And you want something to eat?
I want something to eat.
I'm going to give you something to eat. All right? I love you.
I love you too.
All right. So, please, if you need to know what intuition is, it's a hunch that you're knowledgeable. If you have no knowledge, you can't have intuition, babies. You can't have intuition. If your intuition is off the basis of someone else, as you're socializing, oh, I heard this through the grapevine because you was with this group of people, that's not intuition, babies. You need a certain set of knowledge to have intuition. Gotta have a certain set of knowledge to have intuition. If you have no knowledge, you cannot have intuition. I'm out of here. Peace.